on this episode of Jams and Cocktails.
You could go on the internet and you could find my mugshot. It used to concern me, but now when you see it, it is evident that many years have passed.
I have 2 songs currently that pretty much all the tracking are done. I think I have a good idea of the release date, in early fall, September, of just those 2 songs.
Lead me right back down to wanting you.
Yo, it's Wednesday, baby, and we're serving the sound. Jams and cocktails, best show around. With ice in your glass and the crew on the mics. We mix it up right every Wednesday night. Get your sip on, get your groove tight. JNC does the midweek right. The shot of the week, it's about to blow. Don't you touch that dial, yo.
Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show. Jams and cocktails, let's start the show.
Well, good evening, jammers, and welcome to Jams and Cocktails Live. I am your host, Brad Brock, and we've got a special guest in the lounge tonight. Yes, welcome back, Mr. Lefty Hathaway.
Hello, folks.
Good to have you here, man.
Thanks for having me again, Brad.
Yeah. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that we've also got the Kevin McLoughlin here holding down the destruction crew.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Looking fly as always.
Good to be back, and I'll have to send you to the optometrist, but I appreciate that.
It's okay. Let me believe you're beautiful.
Yeah, I suppose I should let that one go through.
All right, you guys. Tonight on the show, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about Lefty's new music. He's got a big show coming up. And we're just gonna do an all-around catch-up. I think it's been a long time. He's also got a couple tunes up his sleeve for us. So, yeah, it's gonna be a nice show. I hope you guys are settled in. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in live with us tonight. Please go ahead and do me a solid and smash that subscribe button. That would be awesome. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Join the 20,000 others that have recently decided to follow us as well. We're putting in the work. I truly and sadly have to thank Clarence Carter, because it was his death that everybody found Jams and Cocktails, through his death. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, we had a major glow up. And I love Clarence Carter. Patches, Stroking.
Yeah.
These are the songs of my youth.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Songs of my nouth.
He used to hang out and play in town a lot back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Clarence Carter.
You know
A
the
lot of
venues?
places that don't exist. None of those
Sure.
places exist anymore.
Yep.
But yeah.
That's sad. We should put together a show and talk about those places.
Right?
All those old haunts that we never get to go to anymore. I have a few.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
I have several that have turned into Mexican restaurants.
Yep.
Ooh.
I hear that often from you Treasure Coastians.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now don't get it twisted. I love Mexican restaurants,
Sure.
but yeah, several. It's wild.
Sometimes good music in Mexican restaurants too.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. I think they were playing an entire Los Lobos Boys. I was thinking of Lost Lonely Boys.
Lost
They were
Boys.
doing they played a whole Los Lobos album while I was sitting there eating, and I was like, this is great. I'm glad to be in this place. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not sure how we got on that tangent, but a tangent for a few minutes down the road. I don't want these shots to get warm. So we've got loads.
Tepid.
Yeah, we got loads to get to tonight. So let's get this show on the road. This is our shot of the week.
Well, if you're counting calories, this is probably where you'd want to look away. This week's Shot of the Week takes all the deliciousness of a pineapple upside-down cake and says, you know what this needs? Vodka. It's sweet, fruity, colorful, and honestly tastes more like dessert than a shot. With vanilla vodka, pineapple juice, a splash of grenadine, and a cherry hiding at the bottom, it's basically grandma's favorite cake after a wild spring break. So grab a glass and let's have our cake. And drink it too. Sending it over to Brad in the JNC bar to show you how to make it.
Well, good evening, Jammers. Our shot of the week this week is a delicious dessert shot. This is the pineapple upside down cake. We've got our sugar with ice, and we're going to start with an ounce of vanilla vodka. Then we're adding an ounce of pineapple juice. And then just a splash of grenadine. We're going to shake that all up. And in our Kevin McLoughlin shot glass, we're going to put in maraschino cherry. And then we'll strain our chilled shot right into the glass. There you have it, the pineapple upside down cake. Let's take it to the lounge and give it a try.
Join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning. Then tune in on Wednesday nights to have a drink with us. Do you have a recipe you'd like to see us try on the show? Slide into our DMs on Facebook or Instagram and let us know.
All right.
Rock and roll.
We're here. Before we take this, I just want to say hi to some friends tuning in. I think I've been able to compile all of the chats from all the different platforms into one stream that I can read.
Oh, no kidding.
I think so. I'll find out tomorrow if I miss all the comments on Facebook. But for now, I just want to send a shout out to Paul for tuning in. Jay Bird's tuning in. Our friend Ann is tuning in, and Kevin McLaughlin's in the chat there, holding it down. Nice. So thank you guys for joining us and chiming in. I didn't mention this before, but let us know you're out there. We're watching the chats and comments. I'm trying to. It's usually Jordan's job, but alas. Another thing I have to do on my own. All right. And I'm so stoked to have you guys here. So cheers. Really welcome back to the lounge. Salud.
Cheers. Salute. Let's go.
There's a little cherry in there for you.
Yeah, you're always putting solids in your shots. I remember last time it was a whole banana.
It wasn't a banana. Yeah. Nice. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's no fair, though, because everything tastes good in a Kevin McLoughlin shot glass.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to let that ride so I could take that clip later. Everything tastes better. Nice. All right.
Thank you.
Well, you guys, I guess we should let's get into it. Welcome again, singer-songwriter Lefty Hathaway.
Hey there, Brad.
Dude.
It's been a while.
Bro, it's been 2 years, almost to the day we were talking before we went live.
Yeah.
2 years, almost to the day. Kevin, he reminded me that we were doing it was a Lefty Hathaway / Ellie's birthday party. Yeah.
It was either her birthday or the following week was her birthday episode. I can't remember, which would be ironic because it happened exactly the same way now. Because next week is her birthday episode.
I guess that would make sense. Yeah. So but dude, we
should make a tradition out of that.
I think so.
We missed last year.
2 years is too long, man. That's true. If we did it every year, that would be okay with me.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, so how have you been? What's new? Your hair's longer. You look great. What's new, man?
You know,
what's gone on in the last 2 years?
My friend. Life is really good. So been busy with a couple of projects that I'm doing. Been doing frequently the Allman Brothers project that we talked about last time, Brothers After All. Lefty Hathaway band plays, I try to do a handful of shows around the area locally, maybe 5 or 6 a year. I try not to do too many, kind of have a I have a pretty solid foundation band wise, but we mix it up quite a bit. And, just did a couple of the Dr. John shows that we do, which is always a lot of fun.
Bro, I have been trying personally, I think for like 2 years straight to try to organize a show with you guys to come and really do a Dr. John blowout.
That would be lovely.
Because we do a Mardi Gras show every year. I cook up jambalaya. We make all the Bourbon Street cocktails.
Yeah.
And it's a good time. It got a little hectic the last time.
It always gets hectic. I think that's the essence of any kind of Mardi Gras party.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. So, musically, it's been real good. Just living life on the Treasure Coast. I've been here now 9 years. I think it's the longest I've ever lived anywhere in my life is now Treasure Coast. So I've migrated my whole life, lived in several states, a couple of countries. And so now I feel Floridian.
I would agree. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Florida is a good place to end up.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people feel that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
don't we know it?
the age in place bumper sticker is very prominent when you're on the street. So.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm a native. Like I was born and raised here. But I went out into the world and traveled and made my way back.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why would I live anywhere else? Everybody else is going to make their way here eventually. So they'll just, come and find me.
No, Florida, one thing I love about this state is you really do meet people who conglomerate here, who move here, migrate here. And, I've met a lot of Yankees, a lot of rednecks, a lot of people from other countries, a lot of people from the Caribbean. So yeah, it's awesome. And because of that, the music scene is definitely diverse. Obviously there are types of music that are more popular here, and there's a lot of obviously tribute band, outfits, but you can pretty much find any type of music, up and down the east coast of Florida.
I do find that a lot of people share that sentiment about this area particularly, because it is. I don't know. I was talking to somebody. It might have been Tim O'Donnell a couple weeks ago.
No.
But we were just kind of talking about the scene, and I was like, it has potential. It has there's so much music and such a variety that anybody with any taste can go find somebody that's playing what they want to hear, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's original music covers, tribute acts, and the problem, I don't even know if it's a problem. It's just an infancy thing because the scene is so new. There, when you go to Nashville or Austin, which is still relatively new, but not as new as this area, LA, New York, those music scenes, there's like a decorum and like unwritten rules, I guess.
Yeah.
And here we're just making it up. So everybody, it's like the Wild West, which I think is great. It's a great way to cut your teeth because nobody's really gatekeeping. You could break any gate open, like the scallywags we are here.
Yeah.
But it also causes problems in the business side of things. But
yeah, I've lived in a couple of, I guess you'd say, industry towns, music industry towns, which creates obviously some kind of competition. Like there's competitiveness, gatekeeping, as you say. I really feel like our music community is just full of people who love to play and people who love to listen, and that's refreshing to me. I don't think I've ever played a gig here before where it's pay to play, which is a common thing in Nashville, in Athens, Georgia, where I came from, Austin. It's like bands cutting their teeth have to pretty much go out there and bring their own crowd and, might make $5 a piece and do that for 18 months. But, it's not like that out here. It's basically, all of us have an opportunity to play.
Yeah, it's very cool. Great. If you guys are out there listening, we can, if you're a musician, come to our town. If
Yeah.
you're a good musician, come to our town. We want more of you.
Absolutely.
We want less of the bad drivers and the, yeah, we'll take that. You touched on tribute acts. There are a lot.
Yes.
And then there are some that are very good. The Allman Brothers Band, the Allman Brothers Tribute, Brothers After All. You guys have a great thing going. The Dr. John thing is such a cool niche. You guys actually did a show down in Abacoa.
Yeah.
I've tried to
In
get out
April.
there
Yeah.
in April. It was it wasn't even like a Mardi Gras thing. It was like a crawfish or crawfish boil or something like that.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was the 8th one they've done, and it's a crawfish festival.
Right.
And yeah, if you walk in there, you'd feel like it was around the time of Mardi Gras. And, they have a lot of good New Orleans food vendors, and it definitely has the New Orleans vibe, and it's in April. It's great. And,
Yeah, it should be year round. We should just have Mardi Gras
for
year
sure.
round. I think.
Yeah. And not even New Orleans doesn't have that Mardi Gras year round. So to actually have an outlet like that would be pretty special. But yeah, that music is steeped in celebration. It's not always the most complex music, but its roots have such a fundamental jazz structure and boogie woogie, and everybody loves that style. It's hard to not like that style of music, even if you don't choose to listen to it. When you're there, you really enjoy it.
Really,
And-
I feel like that it's a vibe.
Yeah,
And like Dr. John was such a larger than life character. Like
he
just
could have
bigger-
run for mayor of New Orleans. He would have been
100%.
elected hands down. Everybody knew him, and obviously his mentor, Professor Longhair, piano player, basically took Dr. John Mac Rabenack under his wing, and Mac was playing guitar at the time, and Professor Longhair basically taught him how to play piano. But there's some seedy parts of Dr. John's history and what his job was in New Orleans with lady workers and substances and all that. Like, he was known as the pusher man before he was kind of a musician. But that's part of American culture, isn't it? I mean, it's
interesting.
totally is. So, taxi drivers,
Yeah.
a perfect example of that. It's like the seedy underbelly of New York City. Well, there's a seedy part of New Orleans too. I think there still is.
My God, yeah, I've been in those seedy parts.
Yeah, me
But
too.
I think it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, not haha funny, but it is interesting because, it's a good point, because when you think about Dr. John, people of that era have the privilege of the internet didn't exist, and photography wasn't in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this lore and these legends and these stories, but there's nothing to corroborate it, but maybe an eyewitness that are all kind of dying off, nowadays, in a good, I guess, and we'll talk about him later on today, but, Jelly Roll is kind of an example of somebody who's kind of come up through all that stuff and did his time and tried to make something better.
Yeah.
But he did not have the luxury of not having the internet when all that was going down. So like, it's very easy to dig into his past. So it's an interesting thing, because I feel like a lot of artists in that time period were probably, starving artists, struggling, need to make ends meet. What do you do?
Yeah. And I think that culturally in our country and our culture, the David and Goliath, the underdog story is always so welcomed, right? Like, we like to see someone come up from nothing. Think of Eminem, 8 Mile.
Yeah.
It's like we like to see people crawl out of the seedy underbelly.
Yeah. Oh,
Lyric right there. Sorry.
somebody write that down.
Yeah, we want to see some more crawling out of the seedy underbelly. Make it snappy.
No, but everybody loves a redemption story,
For sure.
and I don't know. It's kind of funny. Like, I had my run-ins with the law and was a shitty dude for a little while. Nothing compared to any of this, just really slap on the wrist kind of stuff. So like, but like that, it made me a little hard, like I don't, not like that. That's not what I meant. But
Bored.
I don't
You're talking
know.
about getting,
you could go on the internet and you could find my mugshot. And I was, it's kind of funny because it used to concern me, but now when you see it, it is evident that many, 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 many years have passed. Before it was like, oh, this could have been, a couple years ago. This could have been last week. Now it's evident that many, many years have passed. So it's kind of fun now. But, I always was like, man, I wish I had this. It's a story to tell. The story of what did I just say?
Crawling out from the seedy underbelly.
Like this redemption story. And like I have my own redemption story where I did overcome like some things that were causing me problems. But nothing in compare. I didn't have to hit rock bottom. I felt like I hit rock bottom, but I don't even know where rock bottom is. Like I was always saved by people all the way up the rope. So
I've been fortunate enough to think in my lifetime I hit rock bottom just to peel back another layer and realize I'm actually on top of a journey that will go farther.
Yes.
And I don't think I've ever hit rock bottom, but each crawling out of a hole is one of the best things a human can do, for sure. That sounded gross.
But you're right.
But it's true.
In fact, crawling out of a hole is the very first thing you do as a breathing human.
That's true.
Well, I mean,
planet.
getting yourself into that situation, crawling down the hole to rock bottom is in many cases a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
But finding it and then reversing that process is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
And we all know what that's like in one degree or another, and that's probably why it's so such a popular process to be a fan of, because everybody knows how insanely hard it is.
Most definitely. We love to look at people in the spotlight's problems. That's how gossip was created, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'm making a living doing it.
Oh yeah, gossip started the minute we started walking upright. Look, did you know his knuckles don't even drag?
Crazy. It's true though, man. Like,
I love how this all started by just talking about Dr. John, by the way.
But he's a great example,
He is. He really is.
because he's somebody that went through all of that and then made something of himself.
Yeah.
And contributed. And I feel like I guess the point that we're making randomly is, if you're down on your luck, like don't give up, because your story could inspire somebody else to crawl out of the seedy underbelly that they're in, and really make a difference. So it's interesting.
I know people who have a 6-figure a gig talking career, talking about their inspirational journey off of rock bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Motivation. I think Tony Robbins was like, he made a whole living out of that, but I think he had like a period in his life, like, in an alleyway with an empty bottle type of thing. I don't know if it's Tony Robbins, but it sounds like a motivational.
A lot of people who are on top
backstory
had the longest journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. I guess it's the old adage, if you never have to work for anything, you never know how to work for anything, and you don't, you don't appreciate that work. And there's exceptions to that case, but I worked hard a long time, and now I'm happy to not have to work that hard. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
No,
like,
it does.
now it's like I could just do what I'm good at, and it's pretty good, but
You're pretty good at what you do there, Brad.
oh, thank you for that compliment earlier. Yeah, it's a fun show, man, and I would love to do a jam sometime. I
would love that.
I work so much solo and independently that I never, and then when I'm like not working, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to like jam. Certainly not bring my whole rig out and do that, but I would love to do a jam, man. and we got to pull that together somehow.
Sure.
Speaking of
love
jamming
that, too.
and music, you've got some new music that you're about to release. It's coming soon.
You know, I've had maybe 6 or 7 songs that I've been in the studio for the past 3 years. I actually even, because I don't currently have any kind of management or anything like that, I'll like get excited and say I'm going to release something. I've done this twice in the past like 3 years. And then I just don't get across the finishing line. So I've gathered several songs that way. But there's 2 songs that I really feel are pretty much complete. And I mean, we could talk about the writing process. And sometimes songs don't get complete because there's just, you know, one bridge or 2 lines that every time you sing them, you don't believe in it. And,
Yeah.
you know, you're just like, oh, that's stupid. But yeah, I have 2 songs currently that pretty much all the tracking are done, and I just need to push them over the edge. And I think I have a good idea of the release date being, you know, in early fall, September, of just those 2 songs. But, you know, generally the way music production is these days, you know, we don't make albums as much as we used to. So to me, I feel like it's a momentum thing. So if, you know, I release those 2 songs, which I very much want to, and I think they're relevant to everything going on in the world now and for myself. Once I get those going, I feel like the time I spend in the studio will wrap up the other ones. And so once it's going to snowball once the ball gets rolling. I've done all the tracking, but yeah, you know, studio time takes a lot.
Yeah, man. And it's, I don't know, I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to, at least comes to my music.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest like nail in the coffin for me, because I'm like, meh, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to sit and nitpick, you know. And then the best advice I ever got was from my friend Drew. And he said, if you, at some point you have to say it's done. You have to say, this is it. This is the end, you know, and you set a deadline for yourself. And you say, if it's where it is at this point, it's done. You gotta press it. It's done. And I believe in that. So now I just don't set deadlines. I just don't write.
Yeah. I mean, it's like cooking. Cooking is the best analogy I can ever do when it comes to music production. You can over season a dish, you know, and at some point you just have to be happy with the ingredients you used and serve that shit up.
Yeah.
You know?
I've taken a lot of tracks back to everything out and start over again.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I did too much. I did, you know, and it's 8 months of work.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, no, this sounds like shit. You know, it's like an acoustic song, you know, like, it's too much going on.
You know, I went in like 2005 when Pro Tools was starting to be popular, and people could start recording with their home studios at home. I went to the Atlanta Institute of Music and learned DigiDesign, learned the DAW process engineering wise. And I was like, great, I'm going to build a studio in my home. I can always, you know, Prince, Zappa, you know, I'll spend the rest of my life just making but that's what happened. What happened there was over seasoning. I couldn't let anything go. I always wanted to tinker. I always wanted to go back into the engineering throne and mess around with things. So now I refuse to do it. Like now I have to work with an engineer. I can produce a song, but I don't do it at home at all anymore, for that reason.
That's interesting.
You know, so I don't over season it.
And that's a good reason, you know, because I've never, look at that little ant, man.
It's not a little ant.
The stories I could tell you about the ants in this lounge are incredible. But anyway,
inspired the game, right?
Yeah,
he's just carrying a big walnut on his back.
Dude,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. They're
buff.
They're part of the crew. I have never set foot in an actual studio to record tracks. I have 3 records out there in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're amazing by any means. I'm proud of them, but it was all done in a house, like I would, if I needed drums, I said, hey, to a friend, bring your drums over. And I loaded them up and, tracked them. And a lot of times, I would just capture the performance and then I go in there and I put samples in over the hits and all. And, because I didn't care about time, I would just do it and it was great. But I've never had a real studio experience where I sat in there and I cut records that way. It was always like sitting in front of a computer screen, because right around that time, 2005, I had a Digi 001. It was a rack mountable, 2-channel multi-tracker for a computer connected with like a printer cable, in the back. Yeah. Crazy. And that's where I cut my first records. Nice. And so I was growing up with that product and recording at home. So I never went to a studio to cut anything. So I feel like I'm missing out. I am going to talk to the guys at Raincat because I do have a project in mind.
I've never worked with them, but I've heard really good things.
Yeah, they're
I've
good.
heard they're really
I've
good
worked
guys.
with them. They're good. They're knowledgeable. Yeah. They're cool.
Yeah.
They've got the gear to do what they know how to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've heard that. I've heard they're good to work with. So local musicians, if you want to, if you have a song, go hit the Raincat guys up because I've heard good things. It's not cheap to produce your own. A lot of people have this misconception who've never worked in a studio that all the magic happens in the studio. Well, no, the meter's rolling. Right. The magic has to be ready to dish out when you step through that threshold. So, another reason why I stick to just working with people in studios is because I know if the meter's going, I know that I have to be proficient and have what I want to be done, ready to go.
Yeah, it kind of it puts a pep in your step, I guess. Yeah. When you're sitting at in your home studio, you'd spend 19 hours doing a guitar lick, and then you totally lose sight of what you were trying to do. The magic is gone. At that point, you're just mechanically trying to get through it.
I was working with this musician up in Athens at Athens, Georgia, at Full Moon Studio, I believe it was, in Watkinsville. And I had gotten a musician on board to do tracks, and he showed up to his session, and he maybe 20 minutes late. That's annoying at first anyway, because I'm paying for that 20 minutes. But he came in with food, and he's like, I got to eat first. And I'm like, I just canceled that session for that day because sure, you need to eat. I don't want to block your human needs, but right. I'm paying for you to sit there and eat. No thanks. So
yeah, eat in the car on your way here. What are you doing?
Eat when you're done. Be hungry when you're playing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. So you're looking at a fall release, couple tracks. That's awesome. And I get the album thing, man. I like writing albums because I feel like they're like chapters.
Yeah.
Of my life. So I'm not like a big single releaser. I don't like to release singles. So if you get new music from me, typically you're getting the whole batch.
I like the album
done,
thing too. I like the conceptual part too. But
I totally get, when you it's a single mindset out there right now. People just want constant input, so if you keep releasing singles, people eat them up. That's great.
Yeah.
So,
I think honestly, just to say real fast that, it's really important. I'm not so self-indulgent that I think it's important for me to put music out there to anybody else but myself, and only because I'm a parent, and maybe someday I'll be a grandparent, and I just have canvases I want to leave on this earth.
Yeah.
And I want my children, to show their grandchildren, oh yeah, your great grandfather, he liked to write songs and sing, and some form of legacy, because any art is positive legacy, right?
Yeah, man.
There's no art that's destructive. It might be destructive to some people who take it the wrong way, but even the filthiest, you know, filthiest, I don't know what genre, but song that is, you know, affects someone in a negative way. I mean, it's still a positive thing because you created something, or that person created something. So it's really important. I don't think that's arrogant or self-important to think that if you have a song inside you, to work on it, to release it. I think that creates a legacy that you should be very grateful for.
Yeah, man. Well, we're kindred spirits in that way. I feel like the things that I do, you know, are it's I have a story to tell, and that's how I tell it, you know, and you know, it's evolved over years, you know. It started through songwriting and music, and now I do this, which I feel like is a in a way similar to, you know, I'm creating something, you know, and bonds and stories, and getting to live through stories with people. Yeah. You know, that's available, you know, when I'm long gone, people still be able to come and watch these shows, and however that feels. And you said something that reminded me of our friend Jonathan Cummings, who always said, don't die with your song inside you. Yeah. You know, and he didn't. He spent so many years letting it out, and I think that's very, very cool. So yeah, I agree. That's a great reason to do what you're doing.
And if you get stuck on a song, I mean, some songs might take 8 to 10 years to finish, right? And those are pure songs, you know, and sometimes when you try to rush them, you know, you kind of can it. You phone it in. So it's okay to let something wait, you know. So the 2 songs I am coming out with that I'm comfortable putting forward, those holes that I needed to fill to make them feel complete, especially one, and I'll play one of them later. You know, I was stuck on two lines of a verse for 4 years. It was just literally two, and I could have picked something, just threw it out. But man, believing in what you write, when it finally like gets tied and put a ribbon on it, it feels really good. So
that's awesome.
I'm excited to do that. Thank you for bringing that up too.
Yeah. Oh, it's so great,
Talk
man.
about that all day.
I love it. I love it. So you got a show coming up. You were telling me earlier, maybe it was even off air, that the Lefty Hathaway band doesn't really play a whole lot. So you guys are pretty particular about the shows that you do. So is this a Lefty Hathaway band show?
No. So next week on Friday, we're playing at a new venue, the Brothers After All, my Allman Brothers tribute band. You know, we play maybe once a month here in South Florida, go over to the West Coast. We're starting to venture. We've kind of made a couple of personnel changes that afford us, everybody's on board to, you know, go up Georgia, South Carolina, dude. So, but next week we're playing at Banyan Live in West Palm Beach. It's a new venue for me. I've never played it, but it looks beautiful.
I feel like I've heard of that. I've heard of Banyan Live.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful room. It, you know, I think its capacity is like around 1,000 or 1,200. Wow. So you know, you can put on a good show there. There's I think there's like a gentleman's club that's attached to the building, which I found quite interesting. But I also used to play in Portland, Oregon, so I know all about that, you know.
Fair.
And yeah. So, but so we're doing that next Friday. We have a couple of members who we got some guests coming to play, and you know, the Brothers After All has been a really fun. It's been a fun 4 years. You know, Kevin was one of the founding members of it, and like we had a lot of fun doing it. And you know, Allman Brothers, it's talking about tribute acts. It's the first thing I've ever done in my life after 30 something years of performing. That was an actual tribute band, and it was just one band that we were playing, and it would be the only one I would ever do that for. I've been singing Greg Allman, you know, since I was 16 years old. since Columbia House sent me a CD I didn't want when I was in high school because I didn't choose it, and it became my favorite CD, you know. So like,
that's the universe. That was the universe putting that CD into your hands.
Yeah. I have sung stuff that Greg Allman sings, but while cursing a woman who is ruining my life so many times before, and those memories come up when we get to perform them. I mean, there's a lot of great positive peace, love material with Allman Brothers, but you know, some of my favorite songs to sing in that project are coming, some of the earlier ones where it's basically, you know, some of the blues songs they covered, you know, Trouble No More, Black Hearted Woman, and I remember the times I was singing them in my car towards someone being shafty towards me, you know, a woman, young love. And I swear when I sing them now, when I get to play those songs and I sing them, like I'm thinking of those people when I do it, and it's raw and it's real, and I really love it. I feel very privileged to be able to sing that stuff. So
that's awesome that you're able to kind of harness those emotions.
Yeah.
And then, you know, put them into those tunes. Because that's where the soul comes from, man.
Yeah, for
you know, like if you're just singing songs and you don't know what's going on, you're just going through the motions, you're missing the point.
Yeah. So, yeah, anybody in the West Palm Beach area, come see us next Friday, Banyan Live. You can go, you can either go to our website or go to Banyan Lives or go to Facebook or whatever and get tickets. So,
nice.
I'm not sure what the prices are.
All right. We have to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important.
Let's do it.
England versus Haiti today.
Croatia.
Was it Croatia?
Yeah.
What game was I watching?
You were watching Portugal and the Congo.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't watching anything, to be honest. I was just looking at scores.
I'm so glad you brought it up because my day is that much brighter because my Three Lions, my England squad won 4-2 against a very good Croatian team who's knocked us out of the tournament, knocked us out of European tournament in the past 5-6 years. But yeah, I'm celebrating.
4-2.
I'm actually a little exhausted from celebrating. So
good.
Yeah,
good.
it's actually, so I'll tell you one thing and I'll say it quickly. Being an England fan is, it's a unique thing, right? It's like being a Mets fan, being a Boston Red Sox fan.
Right.
You know, great history. I mean, we think that we created the sport. The word soccer comes from Football Association in England. They named it soccer, but you know, England's had a very long run of misfortune. And it's the one thing. Okay, I do not have a tattoo on my body. And the only reason is because I told myself the first tattoo I would ever get is if England wins the World Cup and I'll get the Three Lions badge on me.
No way.
So I've had ideas of tattoos in my life and I won't do it.
Figured that was safe.
Yeah, right. No, but so I like, even if I find a tattoo, I'm like, oh, that ink will look great. Like, I love it. I love that design. I'm like, well, no, I promised myself. So I've probably, as a grown man, shed more tears because of an England loss than anything else besides maybe the loss of like a loved one. Obviously, that's a real thing. But yeah. Football fans, it's a fanatic, it's a passionate thing, and
it's really it's crazy. And you know, like soccer or football it's the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah,
people think, you know, American football is like this, but like I'm talking worldwide, soccer is the most. It's the biggest sport in the world.
Crazy. Yeah, by far. And for a long time. Yeah. Maybe always.
You know, music and football are very similar. Like how Bob Marley stopped a civil war. Didier Drogba, who's a striker who's retired now, he stopped a civil war in the Ivory Coast by getting on camera at halftime and talking to the people and saying, put your guns down. And they frickin' listened. And it's insane. And just for everybody listening and watching, like, watch the World Cup. It really is the most beautiful part is that it's one of the only times that the entire world can get together for one purpose. And it's pure and it's organic, and each team, each country plays differently. That's, aligned with their culture. The Japanese team, very efficient. German team, very efficient. The South American teams play with passion. Italians play with passion. English play like they created the sport, because we did. I'm just No, it was a good win today. It was the first game of the season, and as us English fans say, it's coming home. And I think that this might be the year I get a tattoo.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go to my Kalshi app and put a bet.
Don't
Gonna do a bet.
Do it at a large tattoo parlor so we can all fit in there and watch.
Sure.
Watch it.
Yeah, I'll live stream it. Actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Especially since I have a phobia of needles, so that'll
be
fun.
entertaining. Absolutely. And you're not supposed to drink beforehand because you bleed a lot.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, you ready to play some tunes, man? I think we're gonna take a break and we'll get some refills, and then we'll get you behind the piano.
Let's do it.
What do you guys think? You guys want some music? I think that you do. Don't go away. This is Jams and Cocktails.
Jams and Cocktails will return in a moment. But first, a shout out to our June keg sponsor, the JNC Arcade. Thanks for keeping the beer flowing. Would you like to become a JNC keg sponsor? Reach out on social media and ask how. Now, back to the jams and the cocktails.
Days are filled with sound, and more sound. We can make it through the bitter and the sweet. For you, those words compete. Your ways of dealing with the ladder. My ways getting down. Your days are filled with money matters. My days are filled with sound, and more sound. Yes, I said it, and I say it again. If we really, really, really love, we can make it to the bitter end. Oh. I still have two strong legs, eagle wings to fly. Lord, I ain't wasting time no more. Time roll by like a hurricane, or faster things. Lord, oh Miss Sally, why are you crying? Been around here 3 long days, looking like the dying. Just step yourself outside, look up at the stars above. Go on downtown, baby, find somebody to love. Meanwhile, I ain't wasting time no more. Time roll by like a pouring rain, or faster things. You don't need no gypsy to tell you why. Can't love no precious days slip by. Look inside yourself if you don't see what you want. And sometimes when you don't, leave your mind alone and just get high. Oh yeah, now. Find my way after many years have gone, and all the war freaks die on, leaving us alone. Around our children, leaving peace the way we came. Yeah, but you and me, brother, try and try again. Get our style, ain't wasting time no more. Don't like it, rain, rolling after subway train. Don't forget the pouring rain. Gone are the days you let me walk to bat and swing away. Gone are the days that I care. You and your ways, sacrifices and mistakes. Settle breeze blows toxic air. And I try to release stereotype of lonely blues. Lead me right back down to wanting you. And I wash my own face down to River's Bend. Dirty conscience floats downstream. I'm in a daze, chastised for eating sin. Why don't you feel the same? Voodoo smiles creep on a crescent moon. A steep hill in a rocking chair. stumbling on my feet, peel away my skin, tell me to easy street.
Lovely performance.
Thank you.
That was Lefty Hathaway. Awesome, man.
Thank you so much. Just everything we'd been talking about. I played a Dr. John song, then played an Allman Brothers song, and then one of the songs that I'm releasing here this fall called Easy Street. And that's one of the ones I'm talking about where I just sat on two lines for years. And that song is about, essentially, it sounds like a love song, but it's not. It's about digging yourself up from being at the bottom of a hole.
It's amazing how love and digging yourself out of a hole finds itself in a similar situation.
Of course.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What, Kevin? I don't like that you're covering your mouth.
Well, the urge to say something ragingly inappropriate will fade soon.
No. Don't let it fade.
No.
Let it come out.
Not going to go there.
In Iron Will, that was a great song
though.
too, though.
Oh, thank you, man.
I don't think I've heard that one yet.
No, I was
Have
just
I played it with you? No.
I don't know. Maybe no.
I don't think so.
But I was gonna expand on your point about like missing a thing. Like my song, the Minky Stinky Man. I wrote that song.
I have played that one.
Yes, you have. And that originally, like those lyrics and that melody I had, and I gave it all kinds of different treatments. It was an up-tempo blues tune. It was like all kinds of it had a chord progression under there that was not even remotely blues. Like I was giving it all these different treatments, and I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. And finally, I was putting my feet on the ground one morning for the first time, and it just came. And I was like, holy shit. Yes, that is it. I grabbed the guitar. That is it. That's it. I'm done. I finally finished the song. And it was like 8 years of that.
Yeah. And it's funny that way. I, personally, for me, I get moments of inspiration or something just sounds right more so than many times me like working something out or making it formulaic. Like the song is already in there inside of me for the songs I enjoy writing.
Yeah.
Like there are songs that, okay, yeah, we need to complete this and then, you kind of Frankenstein it, and that's great. But I don't know if you feel that way, Brad. If with what you write, us as all songwriters here, it's like the purest thing is when it's already there.
It just kind of the physical iteration of what your inspiration is. It's right because it just kind of falls into all of the slots and starts to glow a little bit, and you're like, oh, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, almost like like I said, like you're finding something that's already it's like an archaeological dig.
Yeah, you're unearthing it.
Yeah, you don't know what it is until you see it, and then that's what it was all along.
Yeah,
yeah, it's interesting. I find I don't know. I find new life in songs I wrote a long time ago. Because I'm always evolving just as a human being. So I wrote a lot of songs when I was angsty and young, and then I find myself going back to them and being like, no, I get it, and then, but I feel it in a different way. So now I perform it a different way. It's not the same as it was, a couple of years ago when I was just a young man.
It was just a couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago, Kevin.
It was just a couple.
Just right around the corner.
Yeah, not judging by my mugshots on the internet. That's when I was writing those songs.
Those my baby pictures? No, that's my mugshot.
Oh, well, you guys, are you prepared to put your knowledge of popular music to the test?
I don't have any of that.
Yes, because it is time to do that, to put our knowledge of popular music to the test in another thrilling round of Name That Tune.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Do. Put your knowledge of pop music to the test with jams and cocktails. Name that tune.
All the awesome segment theme music.
What can I say? That's awesome.
What's the theme, Brad?
Oh, I can't wait to tell you.
Yeah, I probably don't want to know.
In the meantime, we invite all of our live viewers to play along with us in the chats and comments. We are looking for the name of the song and the artist or band performing it. Our guest, Lefty Hathaway, is a huge soccer fan. We've already mentioned this. And today, his beloved England took on Croatia
lads.
And murdered them.
Just
4-2. So tonight's category is a musical matchup of its own. These are popular football songs.
All right, mate, let's go. Let's do this.
Let's play. Kevin, I don't know how this is going to work.
I am not. I knew I would. I don't do well at this game.
Last time we did organ songs, remember?
Yeah. Oh, we did. Okay, so this one. Okay, this is going to be better.
All right.
I hope.
I can't wait.
Oh boy. All right. Okay, here we go. First clue. Name that tune.
Reaching out, touching me.
Here it is again, and just in case you need it.
Reaching out, touching me.
Probably don't. All right. I'm just taking a peek at the chats here. All right, let's see what you guys got out here.
All right.
Neil Diamond.
1 for 1.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, if I didn't get that, I'd have had to turn in my musician card.
Yeah.
Yes, nicely done. It is.
I got that one.
Sweet Caroline.
And I just did that. Watch that movie with
Oh yeah, was it good?
Thunder and with Hugh
Thunder
Jackman.
and Lace, or
Thunder and Lightning and Thunder. It was good, actually.
Yeah, I bet.
It's weird to see Hugh Jackman.
Jackman he's a good actor.
Yeah, it was funny because one of his big catchphrases in the movie was, "I'm huge, baby."
All right, this is where I might lose Kevin or everyone. I don't know. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just trying real hard. I might have over seasoned this game. Here we go. Next clue.
It's coming. Football's coming home.
Here it is again in case you need it.
It's coming home. It's coming. 60 years of hurt. All right.
All right, let's see what you got. Kevin's got nothing. Yes. Well done. Bad Seeds, 3 lions.
Remember 3 lines on a shirt. Jewels remain still gleaming.
Hopefully you'll get 3 lions on your chest.
You know, even my 8 and 11-year-old boys know this song, and they sing it every time before a tournament. We've been playing this song nonstop all last week.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, big one. I love it.
We'll get into some obscurity here.
Okay.
Next clue. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
We're going back a couple days.
Oh, let me say that.
That's 80s for sure.
Yeah. You're
And
taking me back to the times I've spent in like Swiss nightclubs back in the 90s right there.
Yeah, it'll put you there.
Yeah.
You need it again?
Yeah, one more.
All right, here you go.
It's not, what's that band called? Oh, God. Oh, it's killing me.
It's going to get worse.
No, I know, but, you know, I know this. And I think they're Australian. They're not English.
The voices are familiar. I've heard this song. I've heard this band before, but
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I mean, you can... Oh. I got it. I don't know if that's how you spell it. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's see. In excess, express yourself. Kevin doesn't know. It's not In Excess, and it's not Express Yourself. It's World in Motion by New Order.
New Order. Ooh.
there's an eraser over there, right there. The
there's
yellow thing.
I have a eraser
You have it built
oriented
in.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
I don't know where that hand's been. So
yeah. Well, it's been on a dry eraser board recently.
all right. Final clue.
All right.
Final clue. Name that tune. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
There it goes.
Walk on.
Oh, God, yes.
This was Lefty's category for sure.
Oh yeah.
Here it is again.
Walk on.
I don't think this is the original.
I gotta trip you up every now and then.
See, the problem with being left-handed and eraser boards, you smear everything.
You erase
right.
as you go.
Yeah, I believe, don't Catholic schools force you to write right-handed even
They
if you're
do.
left-handed?
Yes, they
You
do.
know,
Yeah.
They used
I
to.
actually went to a Catholic, an Augustinian school in my middle school, and I had a sister, a nun, Sister Mary, shocker, who was my teacher, and she taught me Latin, which was the most useless course ever taken for a freaking 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But she used to. She let me write left-handed, but she told me I was a misfit. That's the word she used. She's like this Irish lady, and then she would stick in one sleeve. She would stick her snotty handkerchiefs, and then in the other one she had a ruler to smack on our hands.
Gross.
Yeah, all of it.
You misfit you.
You misfit.
Yeah, she called you a misfit.
Yeah.
my
She had a sleeve full of snot.
So
All right, let's see what you got.
don't think it's Cliff Richard. It might be, but it's You'll Never Walk Alone.
It is You'll Never Walk Alone. It's not Cliff Richard. This particular one is Jerry and the Pacemakers.
So Scousers, Liverpool fans, that's their like anthem. But for a long time, I mean, in the 80s and 90s, that was the English anthem. And so in English stadiums, I've been to Wembley, the old Wembley, many times. And there is nothing in my life. I have yet to experience something as golden and beautiful as 80,000 fans singing together. And England fans used to sing this, but now it's been totally taken over by Scouse, by Liverpool fans, and they sing it, and it's their song. Really, it was their song to start with. But yeah, it's a very powerful thing. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I suggest to anybody ever get a chance, go to an English football game.
Oh yeah,
it's
an experience.
It's the most unbelievable experience.
When I was working on Chips and we would do like English runs, British Isles, whatever, they would add that song into their shows, or the entertainers would add that song into the show.
Yeah.
Because it was just, they would end their show with that song and the whole place would just erupt.
Just lose it.
Just, 2 sets, 2 sets in the night or whatever, and it would just erupt.
Yeah.
The whole theater. It was crazy.
Yeah, my throat
very moving.
My throat has a bump in it right now, and my eyes are swelling. Like I'm emotional.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys want to see me cry?
No, not
really.
Because then I'm gonna cry.
Only if I made it happen.
Well, nice job on Name That Tune.
Thank you. I was looking forward to that.
I thought that would be a good.
It's a good one. Those
good
nice
category.
choices. The fact that you picked the Bad Seeds, very sentimental to me, because in the song it says 30 years of hurt, because in 1966 was the last time England won the World Cup against West Germany in London at Wembley Stadium. And so that song came out in 1996. So the line is 30 years of hurt. But sadly, us English fans have kept on piling on the years. So now it's like, instead of 30 years of hurt, I think, we sing.
Like 90 years.
No, it's 60 years. We sing this year 60 years of hurt.
Oh. That hurts.
But not this year, guys.
This is the year.
Come on, England.
All right. I want to root for the American team, but
Well, America's what? England Junior?
Basically. Oh wow, savage. Yeah, Kevin invited me to his 4th of July picnic that he does every year.
Yeah,
and it's not a picnic. I don't know why I called it a picnic, but
yeah, whatever it is, it's fun.
And I went last year. We had a great time, and he invited me again. And I was like, "Oh, we're not going to be here." He's like, "Where are you going to be? It's the big one."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to be in England."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I gotta go back
You're
home
not going
to
to
the
find many
motherland.
celebrations there.
Yeah, 250 years is impressive for us, but the rest of the world is like, whatever.
Yeah, we've done this.
Yeah. My
People.
house is 300 years old, so stop it.
All right. Well, I can't wait to get you all's insight on these celebrity news stories that we have for you.
Oh, let's
because
go.
we're gonna
Oh, my.
get into it.
Let's go.
Yep. Let's get into the Jordy Files. Thank you. Thunderous applause. Hello, welcome to the Jordy Files. I guess I could pop over there. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Now it looks like the Jordy Files.
Yes. Welcome to the Jordy Files. I am subbing in for Jordyn on the files tonight while she's out making all the money so I can live fat and happy. Tonight on the files, there's trouble in paradise for a celebrity couple. We lose an internet musical sensation, and an aging rocker raised some eyebrows after a canceled show. We'll have some guesses on that. But first, here are some celebrity birthdays. First up, 39. Happy 39th birthday to Kendrick Lamar.
Nice.
He's been having a good couple of years. Grammy Award-winning rapper and lyrical powerhouse continues to shape hip-hop with landmark albums like Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn.
I like how you said damn.
Damn. Just another year of groundbreaking music and success. Happy 46th birthday to Venus Williams.
Nice.
A tennis legend and multiple Grand Slam champion, has inspired generations with her dominance on the court. Turning 56, Will Forte. Anybody recognize Will Forte?
Oh, yeah.
He's a beloved
Hilarious.
comedian and actor. He remains a fan favorite thanks to his unforgettable work on Last Man on Earth and Saturday Night Live. And MacGruber. Do you guys ever?
Oh yeah,
it's
MacGruber.
The MacGyver spoof
Yeah.
films.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh God, it's
I never saw the movie, but I think I saw this SNL skit.
they're so bad, but also just so important to society, I think.
Yeah.
Happy 40th birthday to, I'm gonna destroy this name, Marie Avgeropoulos.
No clue.
That guy's name is Marie.
I think I missed
Is
one.
he French?
I think I missed a couple.
He must be.
Yeah.
I scrolled too far. This is Scott Adkins.
Okay, that's not Marie.
That's
He's the
not
one who
Marie.
made the Atkins diet.
He turned 50 today. He was in Undisputed 3, Redemption, John Wick Chapter 4. And he's got some serious martial arts talent.
Ah.
Well, I kind of want to see what Marie Agabagool looks like.
Well, you're going to get to see her right now.
Okay.
So happy 40th to Marie Avgeropoulos. Avgeropoulos. I'm so sorry, Marie. She's the actress best known for her standout role as Octavia Blake in The 100.
Yeah, that's why I know her.
Yeah, and
She's the girl under the floor.
What?
That was her role. She was the girl under the floor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I watched at least 100 episodes of The 100.
Oh,
Great.
Is it
Great.
good?
Oh, great. That is definitely two
Wasn't
thumbs
that
up.
Really?
that was that story
I need
about
a new
like
show.
100 people showed back up on Earth after being abducted or something?
No, what it was it was like post-Holocaust, and a bunch of people were living, 100 people were living on a space station.
Like post-apocalypse?
Post-apocalypse, yeah, like post-nuclear Holocaust.
Oh, okay.
And they thought they were the only people left on Earth, and they had very strict rules. If you got caught doing anything wrong, they vented you out into space.
Oh my God.
And because they had, limited resources, they thought we were all going to die. And then nobody was allowed to have kids because they're going to be eating the food and we need it. She was born after the ban, so her brother hid her under the floor.
Oh,
she
wow.
literally lived
Crazy.
under the floor. And then she turned into one of the most, and then like the kids grew up, and so they were like, these kids are eating all their food. Let's send them down to Earth and see if they live. And they did, and they took over, and she ended up being like one of the big chiefs.
No, okay.
Why do we all enjoy so much the whole scenario of like survival? It's like we all love to watch what
Yeah.
happens if everything goes to shit.
It was cool. It was like, and when they got down on Earth, everybody had like this mutated DNA, and people were riding horses with two heads, and it was wild.
Dude, I think
Sounds like a good one.
I think it stokes that lizard brain that we still have left at the bottom of our brainstem, where we just want to survive. Like we just we're out here to do that. So I feel like it gets to that real prehistoric thing.
I think you're right. We're all
Interesting.
attracted to know if we would be capable of surviving. We like to see what people do.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
it wins me over every time. Put me a show that's like apocalypse
If
based. I'm all into
If
it.
you haven't seen the 100, watch it. It's
I'm
worth
gonna.
the watch.
Interesting.
It's
I
got
remember when it came out.
ton
I don't watch a lot of
episodes.
TV, so I really, it takes a lot for me to get into any kind of series, but I might check that one out. That sounds like a cool premise.
I liked it.
Nice. 2 thumbs up from Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin Ebert. That's a I don't know if the kids are going to get that one.
Yeah, the kids won't get that.
Barry Manilow, 83 years old today. He looks
Dang.
younger than me, god damn it.
Yeah.
Pop
He's
legend.
got that Trump shine to him too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he
Oh
does.
boy, does he.
Buffed out. Hits like Mandy and Copacabana. He's having a little cancer situation right now, so hopefully he
bummer.
gets that all sorted out.
Get well, Barry.
He's really concerned that he's not going to be able to sing right because I guess for whatever treatment they had to do, they had to go through his vocal cords to do it, or like in between or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's best wishes out there, man.
He'll
Guys,
I hope you get better.
Legend.
Go back to playing piano for other people singing.
Yeah.
legend. Jody Whittaker. You guys into Doctor Who at all? She's the first chick Doctor Who. She's turning 44 today.
Yeah, those TARDISes are all over the place in England.
The what?
The TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
Like the time traveling machine is a phone booth.
Oh,
it's a red phone booth from England.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I just saw her recently in a film with Jennifer Lopez, a brand new movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was in a Black Mirror episode. That's what I recognize her from.
Oh, yeah.
Never been much of a Doctor Who fan, but
yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't know. I get it. It's like, it's one of those things where like the episodes are just short enough for me to like be,
yeah.
and then the next one starts and it has nothing to do with the last one. I like episodic television.
Yeah, me too.
Like get me in, get me connected, get me out,
Yes.
and then start the next one.
Well, just briefly, one trend I've noticed these days is that there's a story, but then the production company gives them one extra season. So then half of the show you're watching is just like character walking to another character to have a pointless discussion.
Yeah.
And then like 30% of it is just them talking about how hard whatever they're going through is. And I'd rather just see them go through it.
Yeah.
Like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just see the zombies.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah. I just want death
And destruction.
and destruction.
And the complete collapse of human social skills.
Movies with high body counts are good.
You might recognize this guy, Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
He's 66 today. He was celebrated. He was nominated for an Oscar for his performance in Sideways and Spider-Man 3.
No.
Yeah,
Sandman.
he
right?
moved me in that film. Like that, his whole story and
Yeah, the whole backstory of Sandman. That
I
was
was like, oh man, you got
He
me.
was a
Thomas.
nice bad guy.
any parent would be able to identify with that whole
Yeah.
thing.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Greg Kinnear is 63. You guys know
Love him.
Greg Kinnear.
You guys remember Talk Soup? Great show.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yeah. He was
I
the
remember
first
the
Talk
name.
Soup. It was like a highlight, a highlight show that showed all the crazy stuff from the week. It was great.
We got a comment from Ken. Said, "Hey Lefty, it's Danielle's birthday on Friday, and she would like a song."
Nice. All right.
Danielle.
Let's do that.
All right, Danielle.
Like right now?
Maybe.
Say it's your birthday. My birthday too, yeah. Say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. Say it's your birthday.
Well, that was fun.
Well, yeah.
Happy birthday,
I
Danielle.
hope that's what was being requested.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
And last on our birthday list, Jason Patrick turning 60. He was best known for his roles in The Lost Boys and Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I'm wishing everybody a happy birthday.
And he actually, funny enough, relevant to conversations before, he was also in that movie that Greg Allman was the drug dealer, the bad guy in, with Jennifer Jason Leigh. What was that called? Do y'all remember that? And Greg Allman, it was like his only acting thing, and I'm sure Cher hooked him up with it.
Yeah. What was that flick?
It was like he was like a narc, right?
Yeah.
He was like a narc, and he was trying to be like, and they like fell in love, but became junkies and were loving junkies.
Yeah.
And
I
don't
can't
remember what
remember.
it's called. Anyway, sorry.
Somebody out there knows.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Please let us know.
3 stories, and so I've been doing a thing very quickly. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I've been really working my daily news stories for our Facebook page and our YouTube page for our short videos. And so we've been getting some really good traction. So what I think I'm going to do with the Jordy Files moving forward is we're going to take our three biggest stories that we had engagement with and talk about those, because clearly that's what people want to talk about. So the first one here is Jelly Roll and his wife, Bunny
the
XO.
demise of their 10-year marriage.
What's his wife's name?
Bunny XO.
Yep.
Why don't people have normal names anymore?
That is
man?
definitely the name her mother gave her.
Yeah, for sure.
You will be Bunny.
Yes, you will be Bunny XO.
Oh, there she looks like a Bunny XO.
So yeah, if you've been living under a rock, you wouldn't know that the news has come out that Jelly Roll has filed for divorce from Bunny. Now there's a bunch of speculation. There's a lot of people that were talking about it on our page. So basically, he filed for irreconcilable differences. I can't even pronounce the damn thing. They've been together almost 10 years. And they even renewed their vows in 2023. So,
Oops, someone cheated.
They didn't mean it.
but yes, so over the years, the pair were open about their relationship. They shared their struggles and their triumphs, past infidelities, exploring IVF, all these things. So, but despite their efforts and public commitment to one another, they decided to go their separate ways. I've heard that Bunny really wanted an open relationship, and maybe Jelly Roll wasn't so dope
He's
with
not
that.
so
Open to it?
Yeah. Nice. So I don't know, man. He lost all that weight, and
I know. Now he's not Jelly Roll. He's more like more like a Greg's sausage.
He's a
sandwich.
sausage roll.
What do they call those at Greg's? It's like a sausage pastry.
It's a sausage roll, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what they call it, but that's more what he looks like instead of a jelly roll.
yeah, he looks like a jelly packet.
I mean, he chose that operation instead of removing that stuff on his face. All right, buddy.
Is that what he did? He got the gastric bypass?
It looks like it, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, all you have to do is put down the donuts. You don't have to get the knife out.
Yeah. I don't know. She looks good though, Lord.
What does she do? I'm sorry. What's her skill?
She's a personality.
She doesn't have enough of them apparently because she's just getting.
She was like
she's
I
getting
think she
dumped.
was a showgirl of some sort in Vegas for a long time while he was, making meth. That's
okay.
And
that's probably how they met.
that is probably
And
how
Jelly
they
Jelly
Roll,
Girls are all
is
about
he a
the meth.
rapper or is he a?
So he was a
singer?
rapper, and then he kind of got into the country music scene somehow.
course.
And I mean, he's got a big changeover in his life, and so
Okay.
that's the story he's going with.
Like
we'll
he's
see.
a future American Idol host type of thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah, you can't get on TV
he's
with
doing big
primetime
things.
TV with that many
With
tattoos
tabs
on
on
your face. You can't. The United States is not ready for that.
Crazy. All right. So, not to gloat, but that had 16,000 views on YouTube, loads of engagement, 52,000 views on Facebook.
Okay.
People are interested about Jelly Roll, man. So, I mean, divorce happens, like we all know.
Yeah.
Not me. I'll never divorce, but it happens. So,
It does.
it was kind of a mix of people being like, leave these people alone. They're just doing their thing. And then other people that are like, oh my God, my world. Similar to this next story, which is kind of tragic. You guys ever heard of Oliver Tree?
No, but Keytars win me over every
Isn't
time.
that how they make like Oliver oil?
Yeah. So Oliver Tree, kind of an internet music sensation, was signed to Atlantic Records. But
It looks like he failed the audition for the Weird Al tribute band.
totally. I wish I had more photos, but a total like costume type person, a character, like a cartoon
Okay.
character, right?
Okay.
But his songs were good, but they were made exclusively for TikTok, right? And Atlantic Records signed him to make music for TikTok viewers.
Right.
And when, he wanted to break out of that, so he got out of his contract with Atlantic Records, and lo and behold, just a couple weeks later, he dies in a tragic helicopter accident where two helicopters crashed into one another
Oh,
in Brazil,
So sad.
which I find is very interesting.
That's
Yeah.
it puts some shady light on so many stars' deaths now all of a sudden.
So there's a lot of people
Yeah.
that are speculating that maybe this was maybe the record industry was like, no, you can't just do your own thing.
Yeah, of course, because he's into him for probably millions of dollars,
Millions.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you if somebody owes you a lot of money, you don't kill them. You give them a better job.
I guess you've never seen Scarface.
Yeah.
I have. All right, I stand corrected.
Say hello to my little friend. So yeah, kind of sad.
That is sad.
Huge on YouTube. Like he's a YouTube legend. So a lot of people were really sad. Yeah, interesting comments. The usual mix of people saying who, and then some people that are really devastated by the loss of him. So 32 years old, a fucking baby.
Oh, that is really
So
sad.
yeah, that sucks. He was on tour. He was doing he was on a global tour, and he was in a stop in Brazil, and this happened. So
The one sad
Now-
part about that is that you just imagine prior to his death, right prior to his death, he was probably having the time of his life.
Right.
In a helicopter. You know?
Yeah. I dislike helicopters. I rode in a helicopter once and I did not like it.
Yeah. It feels kind of stupid being in it, right? It's like this little tin bubble.
An airplane, when you have catastrophic equipment failure, it doesn't drop like a rock. You at least have wings to get you come towards the earth.
As long as the wings
angle.
are intact, you can glide to the earth.
But with a helicopter, as soon as that engine shuts off, you are dropping like a rock.
Dude, helicopters are so crazy that sometimes they create their own vacuum. You know, if you're not driving it right, or I guess if you stand in one spot too long, it creates like a void, and there's and it drops out of the sky. Like there's no air. It like either pushes too much of the air away that it loses whatever keeps it up. Yeah, and it just creates a void and it falls.
Yeah, see,
I know what you're talking about.
Fuck all that, man. Yeah. It takes all your arms and legs to fly a helicopter, doing multiple things.
Yeah, see,
I could probably do it.
Yeah,
I could probably do it.
One of my favorite parts of that movie that Leo DiCaprio is in, the Jordyn, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah,
is when like he talked the helicopter pilot into like flying it, like taking over the controls, and he was just like wasted and like going up and down, and he crashed it and everything. That guy's lucky to be alive.
Bro, that movie was psychotic. The movie was psychotic.
Yeah.
The fact that it was based on real life is even more psychotic.
That's the second time this week someone's mentioned that movie to me. I need to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
That's with Leonardo.
Yeah, I can't believe that dude is like the real dude's like a motivational speaker now.
See?
Yeah.
Another story.
Well, once you get a movie made after you,
he was before though. Like he went to jail, he ripped a bunch of people off, but then suddenly like people paid to go see him talk about how to be schmucky about selling, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if you're so good of a salesman that you end up in jail, that's no wonder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, sail on, Oliver Tree. That sucks, man. 32 is too young. That sucks.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 32.
You know, 32 is actually an interesting age for entertainers dying, right? 32 and 27.
Yeah, those two.
A lot of big names died at 32.
I'm trying to remember
and
what I was doing when I was 32.
You think about it. This is somebody who's not 32, but in fact much older. Rod Stewart.
Yeah,
Rod Stewart's facing a little criticism from fans for attending a World Cup football game just hours after canceling his concert due to an illness.
Yeah, you know what? People don't understand the rabid fanship of Scottish fans.
Bro, nobody understands it like Boston understands it this week.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys hear about that?
Yeah.
The Scots drank Boston
Boston dry.
Out of beer.
Yeah. They said there was 10 times the consumption of St. Patty's Day.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our resident Scotsman Paul Robertson.
He was proud of his home people.
He was out at an Irish bar watching the game in his kilt. God love him.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. No, there's some pride there. Faux show.
You can outdrink a whole city. That's pretty good.
Rod Stewart, he's 81, in case you didn't know. And so, he called off his San Diego show last minute on this past Friday, citing an acute upper respiratory infection and laryngitis. And fans were pretty quick to react after he shared videos of himself traveling to Boston on his private plane with his boys. And cheering on Scotland during their 1-0 victory over Haiti. Oh, maybe that's where I got Haiti.
Probably. Yeah. Haiti played great.
Yeah. So a lot of people went to social media. They had thoughts. He apologized for canceling the show, saying that he felt better after treatment, but still had laryngitis, couldn't sing.
Look, as all of us as singers, it is a... you start to feel a little something, and if you don't take care of it, it could become a big something that could last months.
Especially if you're in your 80s.
And if you're 80, for sure.
Yeah, well, and I can see it too, where it's like, well, I can't sing. What's going on? Well, the World Cup. All right, I'll go there.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense.
Let the man have a life.
Don't put something sinister behind it.
So I thought when I made a video about it, because like when I do the videos, it's just news. I don't really try to put an opinion on it. I want everybody to give me their opinion, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that people were going to be really upset. But in fact, the majority of people that interacted with the video were like, yeah, no.
Let the man live. He's Rod Stewart.
You know, like he had laryngitis. Like you want to go to the show and he can't sing. You just want him to be there and sit on the stage. Like, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, and
if he couldn't sing well and he showed up, they're going to be like,
Yeah.
I spent $200 on a ticket and he couldn't sing worth a shit.
Yeah, and if it was his own private plane, he probably slept the entire trip.
Yeah, and I even thought about it myself. I was like, have I ever canceled a gig because I didn't feel well or I couldn't sing right, and then did something else? And I remembered one where I canceled a gig because I hurt my foot, right? And
You
I don't
use
know.
your foot during
I
the
don't
show
know.
heavily.
So I don't know if you guys have ever done this as a gentleman of a certain age, but we can't like jump off of things like we used to without catastrophic effects on our bones and nerves. So anyway, I jumped off a step stool, and I guess I landed just right on my heel. And the next day, I couldn't put any pressure on my heel at all. It was excruciating pain right in the ball of my foot. And I had a gig, and like I play kick drum with that foot, and I was like, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna be able to like smash my foot into this kick drum. So I canceled, and it wasn't like, it was one of those gigs where I could just show up with a guitar. Like they were paying me extra because I'm a bigger solo artist, not bigger setup anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna gyp them with, anyway.
No, that's understandable.
But then I went to a birthday dinner because at the end of the night, it didn't hurt so bad. I put, like I had like soaked it or whatever we did. It was still excruciating, but I went to the birthday dinner and I was like, I'm overlapping where I should be working, but I'm still out having a time. And I was like, I get it, I guess. I wasn't mad about it. Do whatever you want. I wasn't going to that concert anyway. But I feel like, and a lot of people in the comments were like, I wasn't going to that concert anyway. What the fuck do I care what Rod Stewart's doing?
Right.
But yeah, I was surprised that there was more positive, like, let him do whatever he wants, than not. And he's a ravenous soccer fan.
He's actually, I saw him at Wembley Stadium in like 1988 or 89. I was like 10 years old, and before a popular, like before, I guess I can't remember, I think it's called the Charity Shield, where like the winner of the league and the winner of the major tournament trophy play each other. But before that, they had like a tiny celebrity game, and Rod Stewart was playing, and he's a freaking baller, man.
Yeah,
like he can play. I remember, I mean, sure, that was 20 something or whatever many years ago. But yeah, I mean, he was in his late 40s or 50s, and he was just killing it, like
wild,
Peleing all over the place.
Yeah, so he's not just a fan.
No,
but
he's a baller.
He's renowned for his
he plays it too.
football skills.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, anyway, that's the news.
It looks like he's still got the same outfit on he was going to wear on stage.
He did.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's not a stadium outfit.
Yeah, he was ready. He was ready. That's the Jordy Files. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All right. Oh man, we are just cooking along here. Well, you guys, I think that we'll do some shameless plugs and then we'll wrap this thing up.
Oh my.
What do you say? I found that this is easier. I'm not trying to slight you guys, but it's just easier for me to run through my shameless plugs real quick.
Oh yeah, do it.
And then we'll do yours.
You first.
So very quickly, shout out to our sponsors and partners, Leak Busters Roofing. Thank you. It rained so much this week and we haven't had a drop in here. That was not the case a couple years ago. It leaked in every seam in the roof. Wild. They fixed it. So thanks, you guys. Southern Sewer Equipment Sales and the Bug Juice. I'm sure that Kevin will tell you more about Riffs and Rhythms, but they are part of the B3 Podcast Network with us. wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'd like to say that we're looking for our August keg sponsor, but I think somebody picked that up. So just recently at the Steve Earle show in at the Lyric. So
Nice.
very cool. Rob, shout out. August is coming for you. So we're looking for September. If you've got a business or a project that you want to promote, hit me up and we'll work it out.
And you can get your name out to those 20,000 subscribers.
20,000 subscribers and followers.
How many on YouTube? Like 1,000, another 1,500 at least.
We're at 9,000 and some change.
Yeah, 9,000.
So we're creeping
So,
up on
yeah.
our 10,000 mark on YouTube.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which that's going to be
dozens of hundreds of people.
Dozens of hundreds of people. It's going to be great. Check out jncpodcast.com. I just kind of did a revamp on it. It's not super different, but it's a little cooler to look at. So check it out. We've got merch up there. I'm overhauling the arcade. I just finished a really, really cool game that we're going to talk about probably in a few weeks. I'll probably debut it on the, I don't know, first couple of weeks of the next season. It's fucking awesome. I'm so stoked. I put a lot of work into it. It's got a really cool story arc. Great game. So anyway, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, so find out everything you want to know about us on our website. It's all there, and it's a cool site now. jncpodcast.com. You can come and see my one-man band show around town and a duo show that Kevin didn't want to be a part of. Son of a bitch.
Sketchy.
That's all right. We got Tony Solomon. So Brock and Solomon are taking on the Tipsy Tiki on Friday night. That's going to be a cool show. I love jamming with Tony. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You can find all my dates at bradbrock.com. And that's my shameless plugs.
I was at the Tipsy Tiki last night and I saw the Brad Brock duo on there and I texted Brad, but Brad, what about my feelings? And he's like, you turned me down for that show.
No, what did I say? I said, take a scroll up memory lane in your phone.
Take a scroll.
And
up
you'll see that I asked you to do it and you turned me down. You shot me down.
I wanted to do it, but I have another show that night. So.
Yeah, I go through that quite a bit to all of my friends out there who, ask me to get on the project or do a gig and stuff. I'm a really busy person and I hate so much with bands like Kevin or a couple other ones I don't need to mention who are always like, hey, you got this date. And I'm like, I don't, but I freaking love you. And I wish, I hope that never makes you feel like I
literally just want to win the Powerball tomorrow or tonight.
Yeah.
But I'll check it tomorrow just so I have the financial power to be like, Lefty, whatever you
should have bought some SpaceX.
Booked, I'll double it. I just always wanted to say that to somebody. Be like, whatever they're paying you, I'll double it. The day you hear me start throwing that out, you know what happened.
Yeah.
You know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I turn things down because I have moments in my life that I just want to hang out, like with my girl and my kids.
Totally get that.
I mean, that's like so
you got
important.
You got a good girl and good kids.
I am the luckiest man in the world. Bianca, Noah, Charlie, love you. All right.
Rock on.
All right, Kevin, give us your shameless plugs, man.
All right, my shameless plugs are that I just did get back from the UK tour, and we saw one of the videos from one of the shows there tonight. And I just did get done producing the video for the live. Well, the finale of the tour was a band show at the Tunnels in Frome, and I just did, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. It's like a 2-hour video. So I don't know if I just want to put it out there or if I want to do some kind of premiere and, build it up. I don't know. But it's going to be available. The only way you're going to be able to find out about that is to be on my mailing list. Go to kevinmcloughlinband.com and get on the mailing list. Otherwise, you will not find out about it. You will not have access to it. Among my shameless plugs are that I have been banned from Facebook.
What'd you do?
All right, so the story with that. Yeah. So the way it started was I posted a screenshot from a live stream that I took
Can't put
of
your balls
myself
online,
from a
buddy.
gig. Well, I had my clothes on.
Okay.
And the instant that I posted it, I was like taken down. I was flagged for impersonating a celebrity. And I'm like, what?
Do they name the celebrity? Or
No, they were. Let me tell you how sinister this. First off, Facebook has gone completely AI. It's run by computers.
Sure.
There are no people there.
Yeah.
And the robot decided that I was impersonating a celebrity. Took me offline, like no questions, no, like what's up with this? Just removed. Period. No chance of redemption.
Wow.
And even like, and I've done a lot of advertising on Facebook. I spent a bunch of money there.
You're literally a customer.
I've
in
even
that sense.
bought an ad because I know that you got access to people.
Yeah.
So finally, after months, I got access to a person, and it was someone from some foreign country that was on their phone thing, and the thing that they told me to do, it was basically submit a query to the machine that runs Facebook, and it had already decided my fate. So that happened last December, and then I was existing through my personal account, and this part is my fault. I fell for a phishing scam, and I always look. Usually, it says, "Oh, we're from Facebook, or whatever," and then you look, and it's like XYZ at Somalia.com or whatever. But this one came from meta.com.
Yeah.
And so I felt comfortable answering it. And by the time we were done, I had given them all of my information. I had just prepaid for all of the Facebook advertising for the whole UK tour.
Yeah.
This happened 2 days before we flew to the UK. They took all that money, so none of my ads on Facebook ran for the UK tour. And then they pulled another nearly $2,000 off of the credit card that was used to pay for those ads. And then they started putting unacceptable, posting unacceptable stuff on my, and so then I got taken down. And so the craziest part about it is I'm filling out this form, and then like a nanosecond after I used I fell for it because I thought it was a path to getting my band page back.
Yeah.
And I verified that it came from meta.com. When you click on it, who's it from? It said, customer service at meta.com. I'm like, okay, it's from Meta. It was not from Meta. And like a nanosecond after I typed in my password, I got like a confirmation email that was very not okay. It made it clear to me that I just made a mistake. So then I went in to change my password, and it said, you just changed your password. You can't change it again for 3 days.
Uh-huh.
And so it's the dumbest security feature ever, because what that did is it gave the thieves 3 days to have their way with my account and all my money. So
be careful out there, guys.
So the AI robot that runs Facebook, I know you can hear me, change that policy because it's destructive. So, and people are reaching out to me like, why did you block me? I went to check your schedule and I couldn't find your page. I'm like, I didn't block anybody. I'm the one who's blocked. Like, I'm banned from Facebook.
Yeah, it's the Kevin McLoughlin banned.
I have been forcibly removed from every self-respecting country in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's that. So now I'm trying to find another way to create some online community. I feel kind of cut off from my fans because my demographic is primarily on Facebook.
Yeah.
So anyway, the only way that you can find out what I've got going on is to sign up for my newsletter. Go to kevinmcloughlinband.com, put your information in there. Your email address is all you got to put in. And once a month, I'll send you an email. I'll let you know when the video of the Froome show at the Tunnels is going to come out. So, local shows coming up. I got 2 shows this week. I'm doing a solo show at the Pie Hole in Port St. Lucie on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Great place. Awesome food. If you're into Italian food, it is worthy. Even your Italian grandmother would go, it's pretty good.
It's true, though. It's true. They do a nice job.
Yeah, it's great. It's amazing. Great food. And then Saturday night, the band is performing at the Seminole Brighton Casino in Okeechobee at 8 p.m.
Nice. Who's the band these days?
The band these days is myself, Mike LaChavo on drums, and Dennis.
Which Dennis?
Dennis Delfino on bass.
Delfino.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dennis is an awesome bass player and a great guy. Love that guy. So,
Power trio.
the Power Trio, really cool. A lot of stuff going on.
I love you and Milo together. You guys play. So
I never
great
knew
together.
anybody called him Milo. When did that come about?
I don't know. I'm not claiming I created it. I thought everybody called him that,
Oh.
and I just call him that now.
No. Yeah, but Mike and I have a love-hate relationship. He loves the fact that I hate him.
And you hate the fact
And
you
I
love him.
hate the fact that I love him. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, even the other day I've got another bass player that plays with me when Dennis is unavailable, and he's great.
Yeah, who's that?
Aaron Burns.
Okay, I met him.
He's amazing. You can't have him.
No.
But anyway, the two of them were talking, and I didn't really listen. And then Mike says, I'm a complete asshole. Just ask Kevin. Like,
I mean, I gotta say, Mike is just quintessential, like, to someone like me, like, just Yankee attitude, like, heart of gold, but, like, salty ass tongue. Like, he says what he thinks what he says. And I really love him.
There are lots of
really is.
adjectives that apply, but I'm not
Sure.
going to go there. I'm plugging myself here.
Yeah, I got you. Love you, Mike.
So shows are few and far between this summer. So if you aren't going to go to the casino on Saturday night to come and see me play, your only other chance to see me in the area all summer long is at the Tipsy Tiki on Sunday, July 12th
Oh, shit.
from 3 to 7.
All right.
Cool.
And I paid extra. The weather's going to be perfect for that day. And it works. We did that when we went to England. Last year we were there for 25 days. It only rained for half of one day.
Yeah, that's impressive for the UK.
And this year we were there for 15 days.
I'm
It
sorry,
only
but-
rained for one day.
Summer in England's amazing, and the reason is that when there's 30 minutes of sunshine, the strongest, most beautiful 30 minutes. Like, you chase it.
No,
down.
I'm telling you that it didn't rain at all while we were there.
Good.
Yeah. Like it rained. And I was disappointed. I wanted to go into London and buy myself a thick old London raincoat and slog around in the water. Didn't get any of that.
No, if you're a true Brit, you just flip your coat up.
Yeah.
Get your collar up. And
Yeah.
Be a man about it. You know?
Yeah, when you don't have hair, all that just runs down in there. So it's not, you're just as wet on the inside.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, reach out on my website, get logged into, well, you're not logged in, but put your email address on there, and I'll keep you informed as to what I've got going on. But for the moment, shows are few and far between. At the end of August, I'm going to be doing a short little tour. I'm going up to play in Charlotte, and I'm doing one stop on the way back, and then I'm playing again in Florida on the way back. Going to be a lot of fun. So there's that. And, yeah, we've already got plans for next year's UK tour.
Awesome.
And I think I've got a sideways underground way to get myself on stage at the Glastonbury Festival.
Oh, that would be fantastic, man. That's a great festival.
Yeah, it is. It's the biggest music festival in all of Europe.
Yeah. It's like the Bonnaroo.
Yeah, super cool. Super cool. Like 30 stages. It's kind of big. So yeah, reach out, get a hold of me. I'm still in flux on how to create some new online community. So if anybody's got any suggestions, let me know. I've been spending a lot of time working on the album. It is going to actually happen. I've been promising it for a year now.
Yeah, that's very relevant to our discussion tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's crazy. We recorded the rhythm tracks in February of 2025, expecting it to be out that year, and it's not ready yet. but it's going to be way better than the first album. I just listened to some tracks from the first album today, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. It actually sounds pretty good. But this is a studio album, and it's going to be a lot better than that one. I'm really excited about this.
Awesome. Well, very good.
Yeah, and actually, my grandson Liam sings on a couple of the tracks.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Liam's been off in the on the sideshow hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
Can't put him on a camera because I don't want to wind up banned like Kevin McLoughlin.
yeah. You don't want to get too close and too well associated with me because you'll be banned like I am.
All right, Lefty, hit us with your shameless plugs. What you got going on, man?
Well, England's going to win the World Cup. Let's start there. Come on.
Where's the
boys.
song?
All right. So what do I got going on? All right. I got, like I said before, next week, Friday, June 26th, Banyan Live, Brothers After All. You can go online to Banyan Live, whatever their website is, or brothersafterall.com and pick up tickets, or go to our Facebook page or Banyan Lives. You can find tickets to it. And I do know that probably by the end of the next week, it'll probably be a rush to get tickets because last couple of shows we've had have, day of show, we've had to release more tickets. So next Friday, Brothers After All, Allman Brothers Tribute at Banyan Live. And then the following month, down in Boca Raton, Crazy Uncle Mike's Brothers After All is playing again. I don't know the date off the top of my head. I apologize. But down in Boca, we're playing next in July. And basically around South Florida or Florida, you can catch us, once a month in the area. Just go to our website, Brothers After All. And then, like we were talking about before, look out for a couple of releases here this year in 2026. You can actually go, if you have a Spotify account, go ahead and go to Lefty Hathaway. And not only can you see and hear new releases, but you can see what I've been doing, recording, releasing original music for the past 20 years. And then I am now in talks with, on the political level, there's a local politician running for Congress, Bernard Taylor. I'm going to start stumping for him. Election coming up. Bernard is he's an excellent man. He's a firefighter, first responder, and he's running for Congress. He's going to take Brian Mast out of the equation, which to me I am very favorable for. So I'm willing to go out there, play some music, and do some fundraisers for him. And just all around, really excellent guy. Look into his platform, look into what he stands for. Treasure Coast people, go out and vote for that man, because he is a great man who would do good service for our district. And then, I think that's about it. Just right now, as far as websites, go to Brothers After All and go to Spotify, Lefty Hathaway, and come see us play sometime, and come say hey to me, because I love talking to people in the community, and I love y'all. And that's about all I got to plug.
Sweet. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Yeah, man. We got to keep live music alive, and we could sit and play with ourselves all day long, but we, getting people to come out and play with us and hanging out and enjoying what we have to show is really what makes it magical. So we were talking about that kind of just before we went live. Mm-hmm. Like the psychology behind why people choose to not go to shows or choose something else other than going to see live music. And there's a million choices, we get it, but we want everybody to come to every show. So what do we just got to get behind that psychology and figure that out. But listen, I hope that everybody enjoyed our show tonight. Give it up for Lefty Hathaway.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Brad, Kevin. Damn fine seeing you, brother.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me play your piano, too.
Oh,
I
man,
appreciate
I'm glad somebody gets to play it. It just collects. In fact, I dusted it off just for you
Did
tonight.
you? It was very clean.
Good.
It was a clean piano.
I'm glad that you felt that way.
I was losing my voice there. See, I had practice today, so it was going out.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Kevin McLoughlin in the house tonight.
Come on, England.
Yes. All right, you guys. Listen, what do we got going on here? Oh, yes. Join us next week as we celebrate Ellie's birthday.
Ooh.
Yes, and our season finale. Season 11 is done. Only really
Season 11?
Season 11. We don't go, it's not like 11 years, but it's like, you know, we take about, I guess we take about, you know, one big break a year. So this year it's in July because we're leaving the country.
Yes, you're going to go on a boat again.
Doing a little
How's it going to
sailing.
be to be on a cruise ship as a customer?
I love it. First of all, don't get it twisted. I always, even when I worked on ships, thought that cruising is the greatest vacation because your hotel moves with you and you get to see all the stuff. You get a little, it's like a sampler platter of all the places on earth that you want to go see. And then you make notes and you go back. Yeah. But I love it. Yeah, Jordyn and I, we did a big cruise last year, and we did a bunch of the Mediterranean. A lot of places that I had been, some places I had not, but no place that she had been. So it was where all the places were places that she hadn't been. So it was really great to like get to experience that with her. And now we're doing the British Isles. So we'll do.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, we fly into Amsterdam. I have a really good friend, my duo partner from one of my ship contracts. We're staying with her for a couple of days. And so we'll do Amsterdam, and then we go to Southampton. We pick up a bunch of people, and then we go and do the British Isles. So we'll do Ireland, Scotland, Isle of Man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, what a great time of the year to go to, by the way. It's
seriously,
gonna be insane.
Seriously. And you know, like we're tour people, so like I booked a bunch of tours. So
where are you going? What cities are you stopping in?
Well, the big ones are Dublin. So we're gonna go to the Guinness. We're going to the
St. James Gate, baby.
Yeah. So Jordyn is kind of upset because I put my foot down and was like, "We have to go to Guinness. That's what we have to do."
Sure.
So that's like we'll spend most of the day traveling to and doing that, and then we will get a very brief amount of time in Dublin proper, but it's gonna be great. I'm very excited about it. We're going to Glasgow, which I've got several friends that live there and or are from there. Paul's mom is from Glasgow. I had my good friend Charlene. I call her Starfish. I almost called her Starfish without context. Anyway, I guess it kind of is without context still. But she's from Glasgow, and I can, because of her, I can hear a Glasgow accent from across the room and be like, spot, gotcha, Glasgow. So we're going there. I'm not sure what we're doing there, but we're going there. Where else? We're going to Loch Ness. We're gonna go do that whole thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Try to find the
like
monster.
17,000 feet deep or something.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna dive it this time around, but
it's isn't it a old volcano?
I don't know. It's a loch.
It's a loch.
It's a loch.
But yeah, so we're doing a bunch of stuff. We'll go to Liverpool. I think we're doing a nice Beatles tour there, and so it's gonna be a great trip. It's a long trip. It's 12 days, which is a pretty long cruise. So I'm pretty sure we'll be tuckered out, ready to go.
I bet you will be.
But we'll be back in July, August, with a brand new season. I've got a lot of great ideas. We did a lot of changes this season with the lounge and format and things like that. And so I got to like readjust, our crew is kind of all gotten busy. So it's me a lot of the time, or me all of the time, and then some of the time now. So I'm bringing in guest hosts, kind of like Kevin's doing tonight. So it's going to be a little bit of a change, but now that I kind of ironed out what we want to do moving forward, and we had a really nice growth spurt in terms of followers, so it'll be good. August is going to be a banger.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, there was more shameless plugs for you. So yes, season finale, Ellie's birthday. We may or may not send her up in a hot air balloon.
Oh, that sounds good.
You'll have to tune in to find
I'll
out.
have to find that. I'll have to watch that for sure.
Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
I'm amazed. I picked this song into life this way.